so it was unanimously passed that the price of the dog license will go from $3.50 to $4.25. A license is a happy pet. That does it for old business.
Thank you, Lulu. Now on to new business. Now, before we begin, I would like to remind all our young people who have joined us this evening that this meeting is convened to consider official town business. Disturbances will not be tolerated. The floor is now open. Yes.
I'm Ren McCormick, and on behalf of most of the senior class of Belmont High, I move that local ordinance 416, the law against public dancing within the town limits of Belmont, be abolished.
And I, Willard Hewitt of 385 Cloverdale Road, second that motion.
Ellen, go ahead and have the floor, please.
Certainly, Reverend.
Mr. McCormick, you wish to change our law because you want to throw a dance. Now that is your right. But it is my duty to challenge any enterprise which, in my experience, fosters the use of alcohol, the abuse of drugs, and most importantly, celebrates spiritual corruption. And I think you're going to find that most folks in this community agree with me.
You got that right.
Now, if anyone can convince me there's no danger in your ruckus party plans, I might reconsider my stance. For now, no, I can't condone it.
Well, I believe a vote is in order. Please,
Is there some kind of discussion?
If you think you could come into this
Roger!
town,
Roger, sit down.
I believe Mr. McCormick has a right to be heard.
I just want to say a few words because I think this law scares people, and it shouldn't. From the oldest times, people danced for many reasons. They danced so their crops would be plentiful or so their hunt would be good. They danced to show their community spirit, and they danced to celebrate. And that's the kind of dancing we're talking about.
Mr. McCormick, we do not need a history lesson.
And aren't we told, excuse me, Reverend, sorry, aren't we told in Psalm 149, praise ye the Lord. Sing unto the Lord a new song. Let them praise his name in the dance. And it was King David who we read about in Samuel. And what did King David do? What did King David do? David danced before the Lord with all his might, leaping and dancing before the Lord. Leaping and dancing, right? And Ecclesiastes assures us that there's a time for every purpose under heaven. There's a time to laugh and a time to weep. There's a time to mourn, and there's a time to dance. There was a time for this law, but not anymore. And this is our time to celebrate life. That's the way it was in the beginning, the way it's always been, and the way it should be now. Thank you.
There has been a motion to repeal local ordinance 416. How does the council vote?
no.
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 The motion is defeated, and I believe this meeting is adjourned.
Ren, up till now, I've been real proud about keeping my opinion to myself. Honey, if I don't say something, I'm gonna bust.
What's there to say? I lost. The council voted, and I lost.
Sweetie, you never had a prayer.
Mark, that's not funny.
Fred, when we got to the part about leaping and laughing and weeping and dancing, which I loved, don't get me wrong, I was watching the faces of the town council. I promise you, Shaw Moore had those votes locked in before he walked in here tonight.
You think he told them how to vote?
You can still sound shocked. I love that about you.
But But Chalmore's a man of God.
He's a man, and you were railroaded.
Oh, that really ticks me off.
Good. Now, Reverend Moore said he would reconsider only if someone convinced him there was no danger in your ruckus party plans.
Ruckus party plans. Do you believe these people, Mom? What?
Make him reconsider.
Me? Him?
Yeah.
When?
Now.
But,
Right.
Mom!
Until you do, you'll never make peace with that man.
I didn't convince them in there.
They weren't listening in there. Make them listen.
But what can I do that I haven't already done? I mean, I read my speech. I followed my Bible.
You did everything but speak from your heart.
Reverend Moore's a really smart man.
So are you.
And he's stubborn.
And you're not? Look, I'd love to stay and watch, but I have to go hose down your aunt and uncle.
I love you, Mom.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
Now go.
Okay.